Hello, everybody. This is Jason coming to you from Jason's Vinyl Lab, coming at you with another video. Today's video, I'm going to give my first impressions of the new Judas Priest album, Invincible Shield. This is not going to be my final review. I'll have to listen to it a few more times before I can, come up with a definitive, conclusive, absolute review. But this is going to be my first impression. Real quick, I will tell you I did get the indie exclusive on red vinyl, if you care about that. It's nothing special. It's not, splatter or anything like, or translucent. It's just regular plain red vinyl. I had planned on to just get the standard black vinyl. I went to the record store and for Kingfish Records in Clearwater, Florida. And for whatever reason, maybe they had them in the back, I didn't ask, but the only thing they had out on display was the red vinyl. I don't know if they just didn't get black vinyl in. I didn't really care. That's what they had, so I took it. Reason why I would have just gotten the black vinyl, because it is, at least in most of the indie stores, $5 more to get it on red vinyl. I have enough colored vinyl in my collection. I didn't really care if I had another album on red vinyl, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm happy to support, local indie shop. So that's what I got. I'll show you the packaging real quick. I did stick the hype sticker that was on the shrink wrap. I peeled it off the shrink wrap and stuck it on the jacket. I don't know if you can see that, but it just says, Judas Priest Invincible Shield, limited edition, heavyweight, red vinyl, blah, blah, blah. So I stuck it on the jacket. It's got 11 songs on here. There's the front cover, back cover, and then finally, there is the gatefold. They recorded, there's a total of 14 songs, but 11 songs on the record. If you had pre-ordered the deluxe edition on vinyl, that comes, it's only available, or was only sold out, was only available from their website, at least here in America. And that came with a bonus 7-inch single, which had 3 extra songs on it. I don't have that, obviously, because I wasn't paying enough attention and didn't realize that was happening until it was too late. And you can't order the 7-inch single by itself, at least not here in America. It is for sale on their official, I don't know if it's the UK site or the European site. I'm not sure, but I did look into it. It's $6, £6, whatever it is. It comes out to like $6-7 American, but to ship it here, it's going to be the cheapest shipping to get it here. I think it was $15.99. I'm considering it, but I probably won't do it. I just don't know if I want to pay, like $16 shipping. That's for the cheapest shipping. Plus, you're looking at roughly somewhere between $21 and $23 just to get a 7-inch with 3 songs on it. Or you could buy it from Target, not the vinyl version, but on CD. There's a Target exclusive CD, which has it's like a special packaging, and it has those 3 bonus songs on it as well. I am considering doing that. I haven't bought a CD in a long time. It's been a few years. I don't really ever listen to them anymore. I don't have a CD player in the car. When I'm at home, only thing I have set up is my record player. I'm sure I could, obviously I can plug it into my Blu-ray player. I have an old PS4, which I barely use. I could use that. So I don't really have a way of listening to CDs, not a practical way. I don't really feel the need to turn on my Blu-ray player and then go through the TV and the settings just so I can listen to a CD. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Ultimately, hopefully more deluxe editions will come in stock, or they'll just release the 7-inch single by itself in America. I would like to hear those 3 songs. I will stream them first to see if it's worth it. If they're as good as the rest of the album, I'll try to figure something out. But anyway, let's talk about the record. So you got 11 songs on here. The first side has 2 songs. The next 3 sides is on 2 LPs. The next 3 sides have 3 songs each. My biggest gripe is that it is on 2 LPs. The entire length of this is 52 minutes and 32 seconds, something like that. 23 seconds, roughly 52 and a half minutes. I've seen longer albums fit on one record and sound just fine. Now, I know that is like a very popular thing over the last few years. Obviously, there is a thing called inner ring distortion, which songs that are closer to the inside of the record as it gets closer to the label, they will sound distorted because at that point, the needle is going through the grooves faster because the circles are smaller. And so there's less rotations and it's squeezed tighter. So a lot of times bands will, or, record labels and things and bands will want to leave that dead wax empty to avoid using those inner grooves. So that way every song sounds great. So I understand that. They say, most experts I've talked to either through listening to YouTube videos or reading things online, they'll say 22 to 24 minutes is where you want to go per side. Obviously, over the years, especially in the old days, certain mastering technicians, people who are really highly skilled, were able to pull off great sounding records with, over that. I've seen it as much as 30 minutes per side, and that being the best sounding version of a particular record. But that's not usually the case. Those are the exception. Usually, you want to have that extra dead wax. That way you're not using those inner grooves. But still, having said that, the first side has 2 songs. One's just over 5 minutes. One's over 4 minutes, so 9 minutes and something, less than 10 minutes of music for the first side. There is quite a bit of dead wax on there. See if I can show you real quick. So you probably can't see it, but right about there where my thumbnail is where the last song ends, so you have all that space right there. I feel they could have squeezed on one more song on there and made it, a 12-song album. But those are my biggest complaints. My biggest complaints have nothing to do with the music, so that is a wonderful thing. Now let's talk about the actual music on here. I'll start off my least 3 favorite songs, and they're not bad songs by any means. You got Trial by Fire, Escape from Reality, which is the first song on side D, and then the last song on side D, Giants in the Sky. Of course, Trial by Fire was the last song on side C. Those are my 3 least favorite songs, and that is a good thing because those are actually really good songs. I'm going to give all 3 of those a solid 7 out of 10. So when I say those are my least 3 favorite songs, I'm not saying they're bad songs at all. It's just that the other 8 songs are just that much better. All the other 8 songs are at least an 8 out of 10. Some, I'd give a 9. Some of them I'm going to say you're even perfect. Overall, this record, as of right now, I'm going to give this a 9, at least a 9 out of 10. If those other 3 songs were just a little bit better, this would be at least a 9.5 out of 10, possibly a perfect album. I'm going to say this is probably, right now though, this is a phenomenal record. Top 10 in my collection probably. My favorite song, as probably I'm going to say, is God Is My Witness. That song, 4 minutes and 36 seconds long. Very good, hits you very hard. I know Michael Sweet from Striper had made a comment about the song Crown of Horns, saying it was about Jesus. It kind of sounds like it might be. I don't really know. But I think as God Is as My Witness kind of continues on in that direction, it just hits a lot harder. That's going to be my favorite song on the album. But overall, this album really will melt your face, as that expression goes. An absolute must own. A 9 out of 10. That's not my final score. That's what I'm going with right now. I had to listen to it a few more times to really know the songs by heart before I can really say, okay, this is what I'm going to give it. But that is my first impression review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will say it is a must-own record. You definitely want to go out and get this. It is available in a few different colors. Red, it was an indie store exclusive. You can buy online. Purple was exclusive to somewhere. I don't remember. There's also a hot pink and a blue. I didn't really care to have any of the colors. Not that they all look nice, but, you know, I was happy with black vinyl. Didn't get that. I did get the red vinyl because that's just what they had there at the record store when I went. But if you are looking for a color, it's going to be easier getting it on either red, because you're going to get that in most of your, probably all of your indie stores, or blue, which goes for the same price online, most websites. The pink and purple, for whatever reason, if they're sold out, I don't know, they're going for more. If you don't care about that, just get it on black vinyl. Save a few bucks. But either way, the album is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I don't have all the Priest albums, but this album is so good, so fantastic, that it's making me want to go buy the entire Priest collection. I only have 4 other studio albums besides this. The ones I have currently, other than this, I have British Steel, Screaming for Vengeance, Defenders of the Faith, and Painkiller. And then I have, that's it as far as studio albums go. And then I have the live album Unleashed in the East, which came out, I want to say 78, live from Japan. That's it for my Priest collection. So a total of now 5 studio albums plus the live album. Definitely going to have to go back and buy a lot more now. But that's it. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you all later.